It is Saturday, and it's a hockey night in New Hampshire. Bishop Brady of Concord and Salem High School will do battle momentarily. But first, for the presentation of the starting lineups and national anthems, we give you to the Bishop Brady public address announcer.
Visitors tonight, on defense, number 7, Brady. Defense, number 4, left wing, number 14, Salem. Center, number 17, Anthony.
Onwards and upwards. You're looking live at Tri-Town Arena in Hooksett, New Hampshire, where 4 big points are on the line between 2 teams on the outside looking in. The Salem Blue Devils and the Bishop Brady Giants. The Blue Devils fare much better than Brady at 2-3, but are coming off 2 rough losses to Bedford and Bishop Curtin. They are on the lookout for a confidence builder here today. Bishop Brady could also use some confidence, specifically on offense. They have not scored in 4 straight NHIAA games and have lost all 4, most recently to Exeter on Wednesday. The chances have been there. The scoring has not. The change of scenery, for us here today at RBC and Brady Athletics. We are in the other rink. We usually play in the arena. Here we are also at Tri-Town, but across the concourse. My name is Ryan Murphy. As always, Brady is wearing white. They'll be coming from right to left, more or less our way, here to start the period. Salem is in blue with a nice silver and white trimming. They'll be going from pretty much underneath us, left to right. You heard the starting lineups announced. The national anthem got off. It looks like we're set to go here. Max Lamora will take the draw for Brady, the captain. Starting goaltenders Nathaniel Pushy. He starts his second straight game over Matt Strickland, who seems to have lost a starting job here. David Jacobs in the other net. Three goals against average, even with a .8713 save percentage. At center ice, it's Cervelis versus Lamora. Referees check with both goaltenders. Salem bench rockets here to begin the game. A puck takes down, we're underway. Lamora swats it on back. That's Kevin Anderson putting it off the boards right in front of his own bench. That is Gallagher who put it down into this near side corner. Martin Cervelis on the left side. That puck escaped him. In neutral territory, Lamora just piped one back in behind his own goal. Nato's there first. Good forecheck. Good start for Salem. Tremblay getting worked over in his own corner. Lead pass up here in neutral territory. Lamora ends up on the stick of Gallagher, and he'll dump it in. Maeda into the middle. That pass got picked off by Darren early. He had to hesitate before making his entry. He will. Shooting it on around. It'll come into our line spot right beneath us. They'll do battle on the half board before it comes up and away for Papalardo. He leads his man out to center. That's Maeda coming in with a shot. And Pushy makes the first save of the game for a whistle. Face-off will come to the right side here. Early took the draw. He won it rather awkwardly there. Kennison ends up with it. That's a little bit of a bouncing shot from the line by Martiniello. Buck will come around here. Wilson back into the deep below that goal line. Kennison shovels one up to the line. Not going to do the trick. Farrow with a shot. Score! Tipped in front of the net, and Salem is off to an early 1-0 lead here at Tri-Town. Plenty of bodies in front. Looks like Chris Wilson, he leads the line. We're going to give that goal to him in front of the net. The shot came from Farrah. Wilson has the redirect. And it's 1-0 Blue here early. Less than 2 minutes in. Not the way you want to start if you're Bishop Brady. Not the way you want to start if you're any team, really. But especially if you're in a goal-scoring drought. As a team, one goal can be big, and it has proven to be. The first goal of the game has been the game winner, as I mentioned right off the bat, for the past 4 hockey games for this Giant squad. Anderson, right side, Tremblay connecting with Big Ben Marceau. Here, rather than Lamora comes in. His shot was sticked aside by Jacobs. That'll be his first stop of the game. Lamora centered one out in front. Parked out of the way by Martiniello. In neutral territory, Nato back in, recycling this puck is Farah. He'll skate up towards the red line, sees an open lane, left side, Farah waiting, snaps a shot at I believe it went off Pushy's glove and then off the post. That hit 3 things. It went off the glove of Pushy, went off the post, and then went off the glass and out of play. That's 2 chances on 2 of Farah's shots. One was deflected and one in the net right there. He had a good one that went off the post, so he's really feeling it tonight. Here's Kennison. That's Marceau out to center. He got in behind, but wasn't able to corral that puck in neutral territory. Putting it up ahead with Paiva. At center ice again. Had to step up by Martin. Marceau in. Martin D to D. This is Paiva. He'll throw it all around. Kennison now. Taking a look in the corner. He'll throw it up for Marceau, I believe. Martin stepped up easily in a play on that. Brady will push this one the other way into the zone. Back forward here is Matty Papalardo. He's 2 of the Papalardo on this team. His brother Ryan's a freshman. Numbers 6 and 9 on this Salem squad. Paiva up the left side. This puck gets through. Right to the goal they come here. No shot came as Cervelis just could not get by at the last second. And now it's Gallagher. Gallagher, Tremblay, the defenseman up in the play here. Anderson's the defenseman as well. He blocked that pass, put one to the net. And Jacobs got a glove on that. The captain Farah all the way up on ahead. The arm was up for icing. It never even came close. Nato pounds one off the wall, trickled to Lamora, slowly and across that line, ripped a shot off the backboards. Gallagher's quickly on the rebound, over for Tremblay. Lamora's in front of the net. Tremblay waited a second too long on the puck. Now he's got a battle for possession. He won it. Tremblay back in low. This is Gallagher again. He's hounded on the wall by Serverless. Gallagher still possessing, takes a look around, sees Lamora in back of the goal. He finds him. Lamora spinning and turning, even my blind spot at least, not ours. Puck out in front of the net here, stepping in Anderson for the line. Anderson, shot goes into the corner. Lamora hard off the back of the cage there. And a chance here to clear the zone. Farah cannot, second try, and out she comes. Wilson with the good second effort to get the puck out of the zone. Brady with a bit of pressure there. That's good zone pressure for the Giants, even though they didn't get a grade A scoring chance. Any sort of zone possession will do it. Here's the shot from the line, deflected in front again, and they score! Another shot from the line. This one was banged home on the rebound. Wilson will get this one, and it's 2-0 already. Here, less than 5 minutes in. It's a big goal for the Blue Devils. Every goal is a big goal, let's face it. That one looks like it just snuck through the 5-hole. There are quite a few. I believe Pushy might have made 2 stops down there. The third one went in. After that, there were definitely multiple shots down in front of Nathaniel Pushy. Salem works his puck back to the line again. Another shot to the line. Big rebound off the pad. And it's just going to ping pong up to the line for Pfeiffer. Lunging at it was early to get it to him. That'll clear the zone. Paiva up off a mask in the Salem bench to get a whistle. Sam's only scored 2 goals this season in the first period. And they've just tied their total here. Their total for the whole season, mind you. Not just one game. There's Martiniello. Look at him go. Swerved through a few people before shooting it in. Anderson back of the net around here. Kennison on the far side. He cleared the zone, not much more than that. Following up Anderson, maybe a rush here for him. Cutting near side of the play. Anderson comes in. Right down below us, it's Gallagher. Lamora again. Back to Lamora on this line, looking to get a second good shift in a row. Lamora to the line. Anderson loads up a blast. It got deflected wide. Off the stick of Martiniello. Up to the line here. Anderson will hold it to the slot again. And piped right back where it came from. And out of the zone she comes. Tremblay looking to reverse. He's got Lamora with him in the middle. Tremblay goes for a shot. Jacobs to save. Tremblay looked like that shot was for a rebound. Looked like that shot was for a rebound. I'm sorry, I had to finish my thought there. Looked like the shot was for the rebound. It created no such opportunity. It's going to be icing call here. Whistle, and she'll come all the way back. Saturday night game, we're a little cramped up here, up on the balcony. I think it's safe to say we're perched up to the right of the Salem net. It's tough sledding trying to find a spot. Off the draw, Jacobs a save. That was a shot from the near point. Popped in front of the net again. No one was home for Brady. Martin was for Salem. He'll zig and zag up across his own blue line. Hits the red, striding up to the opposing blue before shooting it off the boards and giving chase. Now that was down there for the golden green. In back of Pushy's cage now. Early won the puck. He's got a fight to maintain it. Still loose on that half wall. Early up to the line. One last whack will do the trick, and out to center she comes. Apollardo back at it. So a little bit of a whiff there by Arthur Snow. It'll allow Salem to come through. It's a bit of a 2-on-1 man open in front, and a swing and a miss there by Maeda. Back in behind the net again. Arthur Snow just lost an edge. Here's a hard slap shot from the line, and it hits Serverless, and he goes down as his little bullet hit over there with the leg. It was quite a hard shot. Maybe that's a bit of hyperbole. Again in the slot. Here's a quick shot. That was Maeda with that one, and one off a leg and wide. Salem is buzzing right now. Maeda is open again. Puts one back in front looking for a tip, and it did not go. Both Marceau and Pfeiffer are out at center. So this is like a 4-on-3 for Salem. They only have one guy back in the defensive zone. That's why they're dominating this play so much. Apollardo waiting, cross-ice pass again, and Maeda was open for the third time this shift at least. Early trying to clear one up for Pfeiffer. If you're going to play that style for Brady, you got to get those two gentlemen the puck. And they failed to do that, and it got them in jeopardy quite a few times that shift. Loose on the left side now is Pappalardo. He comes in. Quick shot here, and again deflected wide of the goal. Pucks are going off body after body right now. This is Tremblay leaving it inadvertently at the line for Lamora. He could not pick it up. In front of the scorer's table now. Back on this plank is Farah. Artaniello. And now it's Farah again. Sebastian Farah up the left side. Missed the mark. And that'll go in the books as an icing right there. .635 to go here. 2 zilch Salem. The scoreboard only reads 1. I don't know if I'm mistaken there. Hard bomb from the line by Candace, and he loaded it up, and Jacobs absorbs it. Absorbs it. Absorbs it. Dennison again. He fanned on this shot. Took a roughing there from Wilson at the line. They're still battling for the puck, and it's going to be a penalty here. It's going to go to Kennison. Ooh. That's a who pushed who first situation there, I think. Maybe a little bit of a lenient call by the officials. I'm not the end-all be-all of judges, of course. Sam will head to their power play, which is 7 for 28 this season. That'll give it even 25%. Their first power play of the game. Pappalardo will headband it at the line here off this face-off. There's a big battle down in front of the net there. Near side. This is Ryan up top. Shot off the post by Maddie. Rebound hard in front. Pushy is down. It'll come back for Pappalardo again with a shot. Rebound loose at the side as Pushy extended his leg. And Brady will get the clear all the way down. Pushy somehow ends up on his back end with his helmet off. I don't know how he got like that, but the Brady bench was up in arms. He was down and out, not once but twice. They'll bring the face-off to neutral territory here. And Brady's going to call a timeout, interestingly enough. This is an unorthodox time to use your timeout. Now it's 2-0. There's 5:55 left to go in the first period. Salem on the road leading Brady here, and after a couple chances on the power play, head coach Ed Cini is going to use his timeout. Now I'm going to break this down as much as I can. I don't see a core reason why. Yeah, there were a couple of chances, but power play, there's going to be chances. So I find it a little bit of an interesting call. He's an experienced head coach, though. It's Hard to question Ed Seedy. He's got his methods, certainly, and they've worked in the past. He's drawn up something on the whiteboards. Referee's really giving him the time here on the power play, or rather, the timeout. This is quite a lengthy timeout, I'll tell you. Referees having their own little chat at center. They see him in no rush. Now we're going to get a whistle. Brady breaks huddle first. Salem to follow. So the face-off will come across on the Brady bench here. 96 seconds to go in the power play. That's 1:36 if you don't want to do the math, which I usually don't want to. This is Sarah making the entry. It's picked off, and here comes Marceau right up the middle. Ben Marceau on Jacobs. Deep to the backhand, and Jacobs makes the save. The net comes off its moorings, and we'll have the whistle. Looks like there's going to be a penalty too. Marceau's going to draw the slash. Good stop there by Jacobs. He stayed with Marceau the whole time. Marceau just got a little too close to roof that backhand. And off to the box goes Sebastian Farah for a slash. So we'll have some 4-on-4 action here for a minute and 2. That's one way to kill off a power play. Draw a penalty. Face off right below us here. Front and center in the frame is Lamora and Ryan Pappalardo. Pappalardo won it. That's his brother Matty. Giving it across here on the other side. Wandering up is Martiniello. Dribbles across there. At center right. Knocked down by Kevin Anderson. Kevin Anderson brings it in. And he rung one high off the glass. The rebound is getting him all the way back out to center. Where Tremblay will put it in. Right onto the stick of Pappalardo. Anderson's back again. He's being given a hard time in front of his own net there by Chris Wilson. That's a hard shot from center. Whew. Eddie Pappalardo teed that one up, didn't he? And now Tremblay gives it away in deep. Puck is centered out in front. There to steal it away is Anderson. Brady has 2 men to center now. This is Lamora with Marceau. Lamora holding on. Just throws it to the open space and back in the cage. Coming in to pick it up is Serverless. Far side by Chadiello. Indirect pass there for Serverless. He'll bring it ahead 1-on-2, losing those feet. Cuts to the inside, trying to jam it in on Pushy. And Nathaniel got the blocker down to make the save. Went to go down off the outside of the net too. Power play here for Brady for 45 seconds now. Hard shot by Marceau, gets the boards. Pappalardo. That's Kennison picking it up. Kennison, a hard shot. Rebound loose in front. Quick stop by Jacobs again. Fishing in front there was Early looking for his first goal of the season. Here is Darren Early. Puts one to the net. It was blocked. Coming back for Kennison here. He hasn't really gotten a chance to load up the shots. Those shots in these past few games. Early throws it to the net. He's getting to load him up here. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Kennison to the goal. Blocked aside. Right to Darren Early. Early back to line. Kennison a one-time shot. And I got blocked into the corner again. Down below us here. Gallagher pulling it off the wall. Nato's in the vicinity as well. Cross-feed pass. And I don't know who he was passing it to there. Maybe there's supposed to be someone there for Brady. There was not. That's the point. Allow Salem to get the clear and run out that power play for Bishop Brady. So both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play and 0 for 1 on the 4-on-4, if that's a thing. Here's a backhand shot wide from the top of the slot. Mike is going to go around that far side boards, dribbling to the half wall. A big scrum there on the far board. It's 2-on-2. Nato pulls it out of the pile after Kennison was pinned to the wall. It'll come around over here for Snow. Can't clear. Shot from the line coming. It got knocked out of the air. Ava got the shot and looked like it was knocked by a glove. To me, at least. Referees say otherwise, and they're going to whistle this one dead on a high stick. 2:22. We've had quite a few whistles here in this first period, haven't we? They finally updated the score clock, by the way. It says 2-0 now. For a long time, it was just 1. Martin risks one towards the goal. I never made it there. Up on the wall now, Papalardo moving to the middle. Papalardo holding, shooting one, wide off the back one. Ping-ponged back out in front. No one was able to get a stick on it. And tracking on it is Pfeiffer. Trying to move it over there for the freshman. Ben Marceau did not go. That's sophomore to freshman connection. Tremblay worked over down in deep by Papalardo. Tremblay giving him a hard time. Looking agitated there. Anderson right onto the stick over the winning Salvetti. Brady regains this puck. This near side pass was intended for Alex Pfeiffer. Too far ahead of him. And we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get an icing. No face will come to the right side. Excuse me, I was a little zoned out. The television right behind me has the Bruins Canadians game on it, and as many of you already know, and I rhapsodize about this every game, I'm a big Canadians fan, so got to glance it over my shoulder here occasionally. Have a look at that game. Minute and 27 left to go in the first period of this one. Hard shot for the line, and Pushy will kick it out. Farah teed up another one, and we've seen what's happened there before. Lamora is chasing. Good poke check from behind by Serverless. Lamora will now just move it across for Gallagher. Gallagher back it around. On it first in deep is Salem. Papalardo threw it off a leg. Right back for Martiniello. Martiniello left side from Maeda. It missed him. Not by much. Quite a bit of yelling going up here from the balcony. It's kind of fun to listen to. I don't know. You can probably hear it on the mic. It's sure loud enough. Jumping on this puck here is Papalardo. He's got his brother loose to center. Papalardo coming in on the right side, waiting for a shot. It got blocked aside by Kevin Anderson, who went down for it. 40 seconds left to go here in the period. Knocked up to the line. Ooh, that's a shot sailing wide. Push, he didn't even see it. Papalardo now up and out of play. It'll get the mesh. And we're going to get a whistle. Salem played 19 games versus Bishop Brady. They've dominated the Giants. 13-4-2 is their record over the years since the program's inception in 1999. Back on this puck is Farah. Farah up the left wall. Maeda. It'll bumble to the middle. Papalardo can't hold on to it. Following up here is Maeda. He got a wrist shot. Block his head. Very bounce loose. Pushing it out of his net. 5 seconds to go. It's still loose at the faceoff circle. One last shot here from Maeda. And Pushy will make the save. They're going to let the clock run out on this first period. Salem's got 2 goals, and they lead it 2-0 on the road here at Tri-Town over the Bishop Brady Giants. Second period is coming up next.